Hi, I'm Nancy,
And I'm John.
and we are J&N Travels.
On today's J&N Chatter, we'd like to ask the question, have you ever stayed on a ship during a port day?
Have you?
Now this comes from, we have an upcoming cruise. We have
We
been
do.
thinking about possibly spending a couple of the days that we should be going on an island on the ship. We'd like your feedback if you've done this and the advantages, disadvantages. Nancy, my biggest advantage would be the crowds. If everyone's on the island, that leaves everything on the ship for me to do.
Yeah, that's true. However, how often do we go to these islands? Not that often, so I would like to go on the island.
Yeah, some of them are not the most desirable, and those are the ones I'd like to stay on the ship. But in the past, what we've done is we've gone off the ship for like half a day, and then we come back on the ship and we've got the whole ship to ourselves.
Yeah, half a day is nice just to walk around and check out the scenery. If you don't have an excursion plan, but just to take a walking tour of our own.
Well, basically on the ship, you're going to get back. You're going to have there's not going to be any lines for food, no waits for food. The pool's going to be empty. We've run into that many times.
Yeah, I enjoy the pool.
And on our last cruise, we had the slides.
Oh, that was fun.
Remember 7 rides in a row, no one even in line.
That was great.
The rope course was empty.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
No one at the miniature golf. I mean, I can see big advantages of getting full use out of the ship.
Yeah.
But like you said, also, you're at this port. How often are you going to be there? Maybe 3 or 4 times in your life if you're lucky.
Right.
So do you take advantage of it? My dream port excursion would be a half day where I could get a little bit of the island and a little bit.
Yeah, that would be ideal if we could do that.
But if it was one of these full day things, to take up the whole day, and you're coming back to the ship the same time as everyone else, then you haven't gained anything.
I'm not a big fan of a 6-hour island tour. That's a little too long for me. So if it was a short island tour and the price was reasonable, I'd be willing to do that.
So sounds like we both agree with maybe you get off early, you go to a beach or into town or on the port or on some kind of a snorkel excursion, something like that, and then you try and get back on the ship early afternoon. Then you get kind of the best of both worlds.
Yeah, because you do want to experience the ship, it's a beautiful ship, and, it would be a shame not to be able to go down the slides because it would be too crowded. So it's nice. You feel like you have the whole ship to yourself,
Right. And one of the problems we have is we've been coming out of the Northeast sailing. So our sea days leaving port and returning to port are usually too cold to do the outdoor stuff because we go in the fall all the time. So this would give us a chance to actually use some of the stuff on the ship that's not open during the 2 or 3 days down to the Caribbean and the 2 or 3 days back.
Yeah.
So that's what we have from us. I guess basically if you could work it so you could do a half day anything on the island, excursion, port, shopping, beach, and then make sure you leave some time so you can enjoy some of the stuff on the ship with no lines. That would be our way to go. Please give us your ideas.
Let us know what you feel is the best way to handle it. So please subscribe to our channel and remember, stay young and have fun.